hello everyone, and welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic asshole, and today I'm jumping back into my playthrough of Besiege's Splintered DLC, so let's get into it. I'll just get everything switched over. So, I'm not sure how much we're going to get done today, or if we're really going to get to, do a huge number of missions or whatever. Problem I had last time was I was pretty badly struggling in my ability to really do all that much. In the game, because I did not have any real nailing down of the underwater control scheme or any kind of underwater controls, any reliable underwater controls. So we're checking out the sandbox area, which we didn't check out last time. But we need to build ourselves a submarine of some kind. So, thinking what we'll do is we might start with some ballast tanks. And you know what? Let's hang on. Where's the thing? Is it? There was also. What was it? There was a thing somewhere that I required. Oh, it's already on. Okay, cool. Mirror blocks, there we go. Yeah, it's already on. Okay, fantastic. Well, for a start, let's just drop this and see what it does. So, okay, it's already a little bit sinky. Cool. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we ran over a fish. That's something. Okay, so we need to bear in mind that the kind of core block is buoyant of its own accord. Okay, so that probably wasn't helping last time. I thought last time I had one each side, but never mind. Okay. So, okay, we're generating quite a bit of inertia there. It took a while to balance that out. Okay, we can be neutrally buoyant, or we can go all the way back up to the surface. Okay, interesting. Intriguing. So, what am I to do? Just for the sake of appearances. Just see this up. Say see this up. That looks terrible. Now let's see what that does to our floating and sinking characteristics. Okay, so we're sinking at an angle because we took a wave. That's okay. Seems to be about the same. Okay. So I need to be aware of wave action. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can cope with that. So. Now what I want to do is try and start building a structure kind of from here that's vaguely submarine-esque. Oh no, that's... hang on. That's not it. Where's the... box? box is this? This? No. No, it's not mirror blocks. What is it? Where is it? Ah, there we go, symmetry tool. Let's forget that it's called symmetry tool, and it's over here, as opposed to being mirror tool. So I'd like to mirror the blocks that I'm placing. So, do this, that's going to do that, cool. At the moment, we can do this as well. Then what we might do... let's do that. That's 2. That's gone fail. That's... why would I think that would work? I'm a dumb. Just do... no, wrong way around. Just do one there. One there. Whoops. And then I do it again, because I turned off the wrong fucking point of duplication. Because I'm stupid. Damn, just... there we go. I may change that in a moment. Right, let's see if this is hilariously buoyant, or if it... yep, it's hilariously buoyant, that's the problem. Okay. So my thought process there was that we'd have the ballast tanks up on the top. So as to provide stability. So I'd always only ever try and surface to the point of the ballast tanks, and everything else will stay underneath the water. That's not how that works. Let's control the buoyancy completely and see what that does for us. Completely fails. Okay, that's fine. So I kind of wanted the center of mass to be high rather than low, but obviously I've done that wrong, so I've done that entirely wrong. Something that I don't undo all the things. No, okay, you've balked. Cool. No. Never mind. Okay, right, in that case, nope. I did it wrong. I did the opposite of what I should do. Yeah, basic 0 buoyancy, basic 0 buoyancy. Whoops. And then... and now it's too light to sink. Hey Shredder, how's it going? What's this? Looks wet. Cool, yes. So this is Besiege. This is the Splintered Sea DLC where they added water and boats and submarines. And boats I can sort of manage. Submarines I'm at a complete loss at. So we're experimenting today with submarines. However, our first submarines are more prone to floating than submerging. So, bit of an issue there. Bit of an issue there. Not seen Besiege with water. What, submarines? Yes! And currently we've made a boat rather than a submarine, which, so it's too buoyant. It's not heavy enough. So that leads me to believe that we could start using things like this. And we can start adjusting our... Oh no, but then we're going to be top heavy again. Then we're just going to roll over forever. That ain't going to work. Okay. Basic Friend did a lot of these. Human-made horrors to please enemies. Yeah, there are some nightmarish machines that you can make in this, both physically and from a tactical point of view. You can violate all of the Geneva suggestions. Straight to that. Right. That's all good. So how do you sync? Let me see. No, I need to see the bounding box. Ooh, okay. Because my intention is to build a submarine and then have it kind of bring it into the campaign. Okay. That's positive, or at least neutral. Let's see if it sinks when I fill the ballast. It is not sinking when I fill the ballast. The ballast is seemingly completely full. And now the ballast should be completely empty. That's not doing anything. Alright, let's be cheeky and just max it out for the purposes of testing. Rise amount, sink amount, and then rise amount, sink amount. So it's got maximum speed sinkage or raisage. Yeah, okay, so whoa! Ha! Interesting. Not helpful. Release the Kraken! I believe that is a later level. I believe there is some kind of sea monster that we have to, at some point, abscond with. Right, yeah, okay, so, funnily enough, wood floats. What do you do to fix that? Hurt do-do. Small barrel on. Can big barrel on? No, because that gets an interaction error. Small barrels on. See, small barrels have less. Will have less buoyancy control, but and more of them. Imagine if you could create something that big. So you can turn the bounding box off, and you can make something as large as your computer will handle. But I'm hoping to, as I said, take this into the campaign. Okay. That gave us some control briefly. Okay, and then we can bollocks the top working block. Okay. So this is... what's this giving me? This is giving me... problems. Here's what this is giving me. Alright. So... hang on, are you natively Oh, of course, the little barrels are native buoyant, aren't they? Buoyancy, no. Rise mount, sink mount, yes. Buoyancy, no. Rise mount, sink mount, yes. Buoyancy, no. Rise mount, sink mount, yes. Okay. So now they're not natively buoyant. I'm filling them with water. It's not working. I'm now dumping water, and we fly up over it. Okay, so currently we're making an aircraft rather than a submarine, which is less than helpful. Oh, this isn't going to work anyway. This isn't going to work anyway because of what I wanted to do with it. So what I was wanting to do was have a couple of grabbers. And I was wanting to have a couple of bombs on it. Those bombs are really heavy, so they needed to be at the bottom. So that suggests that once I drop these, they're then going to cause the whole thing to go flying up into the sky. So, okay, let's try and fill with water. Nope, okay, let's dump bombs. And no real change. Okay. Let's dump all the water. Okay. So I can hold it on the surface by holding dump. That's not helpful. But yeah, we dump bombs and then okay, that's interesting. So maybe the bombs are neutrally buoyant and it doesn't matter anymore. Or at least it doesn't matter in submersibles. It's actually kind of annoying. Where now? See what that does for us. Okay. Oh. We are ever so slightly deeper than we were. And now we dump them. And no real change. Okay. Jitem confused. No. Maybe my first idea wasn't the worst idea, I just didn't. And stick with it long enough. If I do this. It's actually lined up. Yes, it is. Alright, cool. But then we put the weights in. Yeah. Then we put the weights in. Oh, it's work. This is going to be the most confusing submarine ever, possibly. Yeah, that's fine. More weight. I just find it confusing that ballast, like, weights are in the aircraft part. Whoops. Right. That's not gonna work, is it, Bill? You're a donor. Because you are, at some point, at least in theory, you're gonna need to dump the bombs. You pillock. Right. Ugh. Okay, now we need to make these super buoyant. And 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 what I need to do is change these to be maximum buoyant. Then let's see what this does. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's a little excitable, but we have made progress. And I can fix that. That's interesting. So do we have, with ballast tanks, do we have functionally limitless buoyancy? Or limitless sink ability? Intriguing. Okay. Alright, that's cool. So let's return these to a bit more of a reasonable... rising and sinking amount. Buoyancy over the level buggers. Okay, that's fair. Cool. Okay, so now we should have a little more control over it. No, it's still pulling us all the way back up to the top. Okay. So... why is that still dragging us to the top? It's just too fucking buoyant, you donut. What do you want? What do we set points to? Something that natively sinks, okay, and it doesn't have the inherent buoyancy to actually rise. Alright, okay, we're getting somewhere, but really we're going to need to adjust the buoyancy per machine on the fly, I think. Because, yeah, this thing is... yeah, we're going to have to adjust the buoyancy based on the weight of the end result, I believe. So, oh, we have made progress. Cool. Now, we need to make something a little more submarine shaped. Very excited submarine. No, how do okay. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to have a larger kind of do it a bit more of a pointy bit on the front, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Hey Bear, how's it going? Hey man, how you feeling a bit better? How goes Buildy Smashy? Yeah, I'm feeling... well, I ain't dead yet. My head hurts, but I could be worse. Thank you, appreciate it. We're doing alright. We are figuring out how to submarine very slowly. Because I was going through the game, or I was going through the DLC missions and struggling rather notably with trying to actually submarine. So I'm trying to be a little more intelligent. Sometimes not dead yet as we manage, sometimes that's good enough. Yes. Yes, it is. So yes. But yeah, doing we're managing. Stopping those ballast tanks. Stop those ballast tanks for now. That. Then we shall. I don't want to just. For a brief moment there, your machine looked like Gonzo the Great. Oh no. Don't think I can do a Gonzo voice right now, so I'm not going to attempt, but that's pretty funny. Whoops, hang on. Why do you not have them? Because I didn't have the thing set up properly when I was doing this. Sure this is going to work. There's going to be a lot of drag on this, I think. Hey, Submarine Geek, thank you for lurking while working. Hope working while lurking goes well. Let's get your shout out. And let's get a shout out. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't know. I was gonna do this. How do you? Oh, you're very welcome. I'm not sure. Well, I have the big flat space behind here. That's fun. Let's try and get it working first. Like to get add more weight down the bottom to improve stability. matched, and they are... Okay, interesting. Alright, cool. So... Oh, this racing is going to be really fucking heavy, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, bracing's going to be stupidly heavy. Oh yeah, okay, right. Let's try not to add too much more general weight to it. Whoops. In that case. And that will fit. Okay. Need propulsion. Now, I thought I was going to be okay with what I had last time. Was I had two propellers contra-rotating. Now that still didn't help. That managed to set me up a that managed to cause me to list, but that may just a bit because the machine was too frail. Right, let's try this. Oh, we have forward motion. We have rearward motion, but it's kind of taking us upwards. Is it taking us upwards? Yes. So then, this forward motion with this arrangement send us downwards in general? No, okay, that's just ballast. Ballast and balance being a bit fucky. That's fine. Okay, cool. So that's forwards and backwards pretty well sorted, and that hasn't caused us to pick up a list. Okay, yeah, so the machine I was making was far too heavy. Far too light. The machine I am making is the right kind of weight bracket to not be squirrely. Oh man, I'm trying to remember which mission we're on. In the campaign, I think we might be we might be too large of a target. Might be too large of a target. Okay. Anyway, right, so let's ask. How to think about directional control. How about just do. Well, in theory, we've got up and down sorted. So we should be able to just go left and right from... Yeah, how's this going to work? It's going to go... it's going to go the wrong way, isn't it? That's not. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So hang on. Forwards, backwards, left and right. up and down, sort of. Yeah, we're still definitely not neutrally buoyant, and I'm not really sure how to manage that, but might be a different problem. Right, let's see if they explode, which I don't think they do. So they just kind of sink to the bottom and stop. Despite being the most volatile things in the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, we might even be able to pick them up again. Nope, not quite. We need the extender arms. Alright, okay, so bombs are not going to work. What if we... Sensor observes an area in front of it. Emulates a button when something's in front of it. Okay, that's interesting. So I've not used most of the shit. Timer block, emulates a button and timer, okay. Tracks altitude. Okay. Logic gate. Tracks speedometer, tracks velocity, okay. Length detector? Well. Yeah, okay. I've not really used any of this. Well, not really used, I mean, I haven't used any of this at all. Release the grounders and then remove the thing underneath it. Do that. Okay, so we need... what do we need? Might be the right size. Oh, okay. Whoops. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Why is that there? That's gonna... What? Okay, I don't know why it's not impeding that, but we need to get rid of it. Too risky. And I have to do it there as well. That's a shame. That's okay. Right, now we need grabber. That is not where the grabber is. That is, there we go. Whoops. I only did like half of that one I built. I only did half of the plan, because you're dumb. Alright. That's what I'm thinking. So that we can... put something on the grabbers on the bottom of bombs to cause them to explode on impact with whatever they land on. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Excuse me, what? What we put on here? Could I? have to dump a load of material away. Just thinking. How much space we got to the sides? We have quite a bit of space to the sides. Okay, part of the point of this is that the level that I think we're doing in the campaign, you've got to destroy an underwater fortress, but the fortress is firing cannons at you. Part of the point of this is to have the bombs in a kind of protected internal bomb bay. But I'm not working out how we can cause the bombs to explode. Let's see. See. So now, for example, move it down so we can see what we're doing. And then I'm going to dump. And I'm going to see what that does. No, that didn't help at all. Could we... How would I do? Where are the grenades? Grenades don't stick to these either. Shit. So getting the thing to then stick to the grenade. Jeez. Can we even... Have I broken it? Yeah, I've done something we're not supposed to, so I've broken it. Cool. Whoops. Whoops-a-doodles. How do bomb drop? You can drop grenades, but they're way less effective. But possibly stick something together. Yeah, bombs don't break stuff. No, grenades don't break stuff. So too small, they're too low power. How do I attach a grenade to a bomb? You have to do... No. You have to do... something like this. To do. This. I can't remember if we need grabbers for grenades. I think we do. Which is annoying. Because that means we've got a whole load of stuff stuff sticking out of our underside. That looks horrendous. Detonates okay. So first of all, let's do this. Well, that was terrifying. Okay. Are you serious? They're neutrally buoyant? Are you kidding me? Oh no, they are very slowly descending. Very slowly. Let me trigger that. Okay. That mostly worked. Except for the point where they're mutually buoyant. Neutrally buoyant. Mutually buoyant? They're both buoyant. Everyone's buoyant. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Fucking trust me to make... anyway. Right. So, right. Let's get rid of all this crap. We have a concept of sorts. Why can't I get rid of you guys? Because I'm attempting to manipulate you. I've always been attempting to manipulate you. No. I've always been attempting to manipulate you all into subscribing. No. Right. That's all he wanted to do. Do you want to copy these? I may as well. Why is there an section? It's the same position as it is there. Is it not? That's a bit strange. Okay. Well, then I guess I'm not doing that. Never mind. Okay. So, I don't know how to really weaponize this effectively. Right. What we'll do is we shall save this as stable sub. Then we'll load into the campaign and see if we even need this bugger. Medal. Expansions. Splintered. Right, where do we get to? It's brave. Oh, I actually got quite far with this then. Wait, did we? We didn't nearly complete this, did we? The Devouring Pit. Apparently we nearly completed this. Huh. Yeah, we don't need this. Fuck. Oh, nuts. Okay. We didn't need this. Why did I think we needed this? I don't know. We might need this later. Let's try 70% of everything. What's the situation? Yeah, so we've got the boat, and we've got the castle up there. I guess this is where we were using that fucking missile launching boat platform thing, weren't we? That was just a train wreck. this as well. Just on B. And they're all just on B. Okay. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not encouraging. Ah, yes. I'm gonna have to get this thing is completely and totally unstable. Yeah, that's okay. We can ignore that completely. Right. Actually, we could probably use the carpet bomber. Maybe. Maybe not. Just hope no one gets motion sick. That's the wrong one. Bill, you're an idiot. Yeah, okay. We may not be able to use the carpet bomber. Funnily enough. Right, okay, then what can we use? This thing, how are we working? Not with arrow keys. Okay, you're working with that, and that. Okay. Why the hell did that not blow up? Are you serious? That was a perfect shot. Screw you, that was a perfect shot. Ah, I blew up. Okay, yeah. Probably because I don't remember the controls or anything. Okay, might. I'm supposed to be having quite a bit. So I might take the idea of this. Grab the stable sub. Done at the bottom of the build area, excuse me. Then let's see if we can bring up torpedoes on this. Yes. Yes, we shall prepare torpedoes on this. This is not going to work. This torpedo would immediately fly upwards. No, torpedo would immediately fly upwards. Would it? Yeah, but it'd be away from the submarine. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. So if we arrow across Z. You're Z. That. And what are you? That's not mirroring the direction I want, is it? Don't mirror across X as well as Z. Grabber! Grabber. Block of wood. Block of wood. Remove block of wood. Not a block of wood there. Place grabber. Why? Yeah, it is just okay. Then need a bomb. There's bomber. There we go. Then need. Then we need rockets. Shaky rocket, you put it in your pocket, you read your pocket. That's what you do with shaky rocket. There we go. Flight duration maximum, thrust maximum, explosive charge maximum. Just grab that and chuck in that now. And we're gonna make, then we shall make this grabber detention one, and fire these guys on. Nope. Am I done? This one to detachment one, and then I need this one to fire on one, I need that to fire on one, and then I need this to detach on two, and then these fire on two. And we'll see what that does for us. Whoops, this is an angle. Okay. Not really sure what happened with them. I think they may have sunk. Probably should have tested these beforehand. Right. Yep, they are far too fucking heavy. They're too front heavy. Shit. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll have you gun thrust to, don't know, 7.5 and 1.75. Let's try that. Okay, now they're flying upwards. Let's try split the difference. Let's just do one. No, that might be enough difference. One. Okay, fire one. Now that looked pretty reasonable for a moment. I mean, that may do what we want it to do. Because it might fly in the general direction of the ship that we want to sink, and then fly up under it. Like, kind of like that. Or not like that at all. Okay, that was nearly a good shot. Maybe. Need to be underwater. Now I can't see the fucking thing. Oh, something came out of there. Hey Kailash, how's it going? Damn it. So close, and yet so far. Oh, no, that was friendly fire. Never mind. That was a solid hit, though. Okay. Well, that kind of worked. But I used both of our torpedoes, and we did only as much damage as the fucking... structure did up there. Whoops. How are you doing, Kailash? Hinge and steering joint one, wasn't it? Steering hinge. To be... yeah. and F, and don't also return. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's doing good, good. Just get some water. Grabbers, grabbers, grabbers. We need blocks. And we need more grabbers. Then we need to see if we can fit the bomb on top of each of these. We can, holy crap. Now we need to put rockets on each of these. That's not gonna help. So we're currently trying to... well, basically we're trying to build a ballistic missile submarine. Thinking about it. Right, what we'll do is we'll make this one... 3. I'll make this one... 4. And we need... Filtration, yes. Thrust. Well, explosive charge, yes. Thrust 1 for you. Thrust 1.5 for you. So thrust. Filtration 1, thrust 1, explosive charge, yes. Filtration 1, thrust, yes. That was spread around, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. So then we might be able to. Whoops. Nope. Good news is we can torpedo the ship. Bad news is those ballistic missiles went straight into the water. So, why did I think that was going to work? Don't know why I thought that was going to work. Why do I think that was going to work? Let's try that. Go. 3. Not bad. Whoops. Okay, there goes that. And 4. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, that one's a little bit excited. Okay, right. So, I guess what we need to do is probably solve the problem with the ship first. Let's try and minimize our profile a little bit. We can fire those torpedoes. Nice, solid hit there. I don't know where the other one went, and that's terrifying, but that's a problem for later. Okay, and let's raise the missiles a little higher. Let's raise us a little higher. Fucking hell. We are sinking. and not in a useful manner. Vaguely lined up. Let's try this one. No, too low. No, not enough power in the rockets. Okay, not enough power in these rockets. Like 1.1 or something. Let's try that. Okay. Minimize profile again, kind of. And we attempt to torpedo the ship, which takes a load of friendly fire. Something hit it, and then I didn't get rid of it. That's the problem. Whoops. So that's true. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, they're going down. Cool. So then I'm just going wrong. No, I went the right way. Upwards. Ah, so close. No. Oh, hang on. I hit something. Hey! Partial success. Oh. Okay. Okay. So how do we get more bombs on target? Am I relying too much on this missile idea? Excuse me, what? No, because you can never have enough missile. You can never have enough DACA. Can we fit more? That was, can we fit additional missiles on, not can we fit more on? Because we're doing a slim version of these rather than the ones where I put the full all directional rockets. I didn't need to do that. Let's do 1.05. 1.05. What I reckon we'll do is we'll salvo these off. So we need grabbers. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna need them. Then we're gonna need grabbers. Then we're gonna need bombs. Need rockets. Then we're gonna need sanity. And I haven't done those ones. Whoops. Doodles. Oh, we'll do them in a minute. There. Oh. There. That's not how I don't feel on this, is it? Oh. Oh, man. There we go. Right. That's the same over here, so need a block, need a grabber, need a bomb. Give me the bomber. Explosive rocket. What's there? What's there? Good. That's there. Oops. This completely, and it all goes horribly wrong. Do that. Do this. Okay. So then, what I might do. Whoops. Just have these launch on the same button as these ones. So yeah, we'll just salvo them off 3 at a time. It's gotta be nice, bizarre fucking submarine. Okay, right, shrink down a bit. And we need to deal with the boat. We are probably way too far submerged. We are also sinking. Yep, this is not so good. Hello. Oh, hey, we got it. Hang on. Something exploded us as well there. I think one of those came back and hit us. Hey, Braden, how's it going? Whoops. That didn't go well. Right. Okay. How you doing, Braden? How's things? There we go. Right. We are going to have to do something about... I'm going to have to modify our base buoyancy. I think we might. Rather not do... a whole load of weight up top on our submarine. Damn it. Oh, we got it. Cool. Solid hits on, or at least a solid hit on the boat. Not all of the boats sank, but hopefully enough it will count. Then we go. Let's get a little bit more out of the water. Then I'm going to fire... That's a problem. Uh-oh. Oh no. I know I did wrong. Fuck! It... what up? The usual, well, the now usual. Heat's messing with my ability to sleep. And now I'm waking up every day with a migraine. Which is not fun. So I'm struggling. Keep going to miss my morning streams, which I'm getting real pissed off about. Or earlier streams. Right. Down a little bit, then we need to... Let's try it there. Nope. Damn it. Nope. Okay. That's not the button I was hoping for, but it'll work. Nope, I blew up. Okay, whoops. Derp. 1 and 2 are torpedoes, 3 and 4 are missiles. I still fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. No, that's mostly friendly fire that's doing that. Why am I exploding all of a sudden? What is happening? No, change that. Why am I exploding all of a sudden? The fucking... Shore battery's got their eye in all of a sudden. That is still not the right one. And we missed entirely. Cool. And one of them is going to kill us. Lovely. This is going real well. Stupid question. Do I even need these to be at different thrust levels? I thought I did. These bombs are really fucking heavy. Maybe not. No, maybe these need to be really close. At 1.2. Down a bit. Then fire 1. Fire 2. And neither of them hit the boat. Fuck. Okay, now they're probably travelling too far underwater. That's good. Yeah, they're travelling too far underwater. Okay. Irony. The torpedoes are travelling too far underwater. Let's try that. How did that one get over there? Okay. In that case, enjoy that. That's one is still flying around. That's terrifying. That might still be one that's still flying around. That broke one of my missiles off. That's a bad. That's a bad. I don't know what that's gonna do. And we were too far away. Shit. Damn it. That was almost a really good run for all the wrong reasons. Oops. So close. Oh, that was a solid hit. But that just sinks it. It doesn't count as destroying it, which is a bit strange. Alright, let's get a little bit more angle on this. Then I'm going to try that. That was not enough angle. That was almost enough angle. But I am going to get a little bit closer. Move the next cell there. Now I'm going to try that. That was better. That wasn't bad. Okay, I think we're on the right track. I just need to get my aim in. So that's kind of maximum reflection there. And let's loose the torpedoes there. There they go all over the place. Okay, fine. And then this is not going to do enough damage. So this is a waste of time. And that went low anyway. Cool. Got it. So yeah, really, it's how lucky we get taking out the ship. Let's try that. They just friendly fired it to pieces. Okay, works for me. Though there are 2 live torpedoes in the water that will be somewhere now. There goes one of them. Very low. Come on. We're so close. Am I gonna have to... Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do... I'm gonna have to change these up. I'm gonna have to do... 4, 5, 6, 6. Load the 6-pounder. That's not the right shape. Oh. There we go. That was the wrong button. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's made a mess out of the boat. That works for me. Let's raise the missiles a bit. Right, that was number 3, I believe, that we fired off. Yep, so let's fire 4. Let's fire 5. Let's fire 6 for the hell of it. Nice. Done. Okay, cool. So, now we're dealing with the Kraken. The Devouring Pit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Slay the beast. I see. BM. Oh no. Okay, so we'll save this as ballistic sub. Then I'm gonna load. Now, here's a question. Is it hostile? Yes. Extremely. Excuse you. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, is this... We might be able to do something. Are we gonna just... Hang on. Let's break out the claymore! Oh, this may not work, because it's... Yeah, this probably isn't gonna work. Boom! We broke something. May have been the game. Alright, carpet bomber then. Those bombs spread far too far out. I forgot which one was which. Ah! Okay, those bombs didn't get spread out at all because they attacked me immediately. Shit! Yeah! Success! Okay, well, I think we just defeated the, Ooh. Hey, we got some end credits. Huh. Alright, cool. So we completed the DLC, I believe. Hang on. How does this rotate again? No. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't rotate because it's just one thing. Alright. Cool. So I guess I was making mountains out of molehills. I was completely making mountains out of molehills. So which one do I think we were on? I thought we were on... Ow. No, that was not this one. It was... this one, because I was stuck on this one for ages and I think I cheesed it. I don't remember how I beat this one, and it was probably with that basic sub. Yeah, it was probably the basic sub that I covered in explosives, and just ran into the target. But yeah, basic sub was actually kind of shit. Did I save? Yes, I did, but do I want it? No. I suppose I want ballistic sub, and then I want to get rid of the ballistic and make it into just a torpedo sub. Yes. So what I really want to do is like that. So, let us grab some grabbers. And I don't know how many torpedoes are actually going to be able to squeeze into this. How is this going to work? I don't know. Require multiple torpedoes. But we need them at multiple angles, or multiple distances from the sub, otherwise they're going to just all get grabbed by the grabber in front of them. Which is not going to be very helpful. Here. Shots in. Probably get 2 shot or I don't know. Yeah, probably get 2 whole racks of torpedoes then. As far as I am sinking. Hopefully I'm not sinking, unless I choose to. That's what I'm thinking. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Around, otherwise mine. What does them all annoy me? I think this might. We might have enough space. We have not got enough space. Oh no, because we're not going to have explosives on these, are we? Nope. Oh, that was a lag. What happened there? Probably not liking the fact that there's a few pixels of intersection there. That's going to blow up, isn't it? I'm going to have to test this immediately. Fuck. How you just did. I don't want you to have done it. Alright, let's grab the whole thing. Drag it backwards. Also, they should be the same fucking distance away from the... There we go. Right. Immediate explosion? Not immediate explosion. Immediate flotation. Immediate nose heaviness. That's not so great. Okay. We're gonna have to think about that. That might be a problem for later. I have a very bad feeling about this all of a sudden. Uh-oh. No. Get the rockets. No. No. Okay, that's not. Please don't stick these together. If it does, then we've broken it. Uh-oh. Mistakes may have been made. more mistakes may have been made. I mean, mistakes have already been made, but this might be... this might be even worse. Yeah, I think he's going to stick together, which is not what I want them to do. So I was kind of hoping to have a bit more of a spread and a few more shots. But, yes, this is the thing. Okay. Well, we might have conjoined torpedoes. Which sounds as painful as I think it's going to be. Jeez, okay, right. So I suppose we'll start off by linking them all together. Or linking this lot all together. Maturation. Some thrust, maximum explosive charge. Just make sure both of those grabbers are on one. They were not. Let's make sure both of these grabbers are on two. Max out. Let's do 3 and 3 and 3. Maxed out, maxed out, max it out. Copy it. Pasta, pasta, pasta. Alright. Ah! Yeah, I was right. They all stuck together. Fuck! Is it a case of if we give it time to settle, it'll work? No! Hang on. No, I'm pretty sure that I got shot that time. Oh, hang on. No, something's flying off by itself and causing... One of these isn't connected, that's why. That should be detaching on one. Why are you not stuck to that? Why are you not stuck to that? That's not helpful at all. And stick to... No, I don't want the thing. I want you to do... What? Why are you guys racing off into... Because you weren't done properly. Why have you done that? Stick that. There we go. Right. Hey! It kinda worked! Something else fell off. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Right. Which other ones broke off? They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. Are they just confused as to what they're supposed to be attached to? Is that the problem? No? They all seem to be attached to something. That's really weird. Okay. Ah, that does not help. Oh, it's those ones. Why are they falling off? Why are they falling off? Yeah, they should be anchored. Why aren't they? Why aren't they staying? What's happened? Okay. Let's try being cheeky and just fucking stick the rockets directly to each other. It's going to cause more drag, but it may cause torpedoes to spread out a bit, so it might actually be more beneficial in a straight way. So, it's all over there. Yes, it has. Let's see if it explodes immediately. It does not explode immediately. Torpedoes are now going all over the place, but they are well and truly stuck to each other. Okay. And yes, that is a massive amount of drag that we've introduced into the system, so oh, it's all of the top ones are falling off. Okay. So all of the top ones have not attached to their respective rockets, to their respective torpedo. Okay. Then is brace them in a bit of a yeah, the problem is having to brace them in a stupid way. If only I had one more fucking square of height, one more block's worth of height, this would have worked. I suggest not doing that because you go boom. Thanks, Brennan. Your strategic advice is always appreciated. Right. I mean, if we just do it to that, if we just do that to that, then the only one's that. Okay, that was unexpected. Something is still flying off. What? How are they? I don't understand. Okay, we're going into sandbox. Going into sandbox. This isn't right. I need to know that I need to know that the problem isn't that I'm being shot at and they're blowing up one of the torpedoes. Right, okay. Right. Bonk, and then we go one. No, that is definitely firing rockets off into nowhere. Which ones? Something here isn't connected properly. Oh, now that one's not connected. Okay, so none of them are connected properly. Cool. Spectacular. Real happy with that. Okay, then let's dump all of the connecting rods, because they're obviously not connected, thus failing at their job and job title, which means they need to be fucking fired. And not fired as in launched, fired as in got rid of. I mean, we can strap the people who design them to the next lot of torpedoes, so we don't have to deal with them again. Oh wait, I designed them. Shit! Don't know why they're not. It must just be because of this interaction point here that is causing all kinds of havoc. Because we don't have one more block's worth of height, so it's all balked. What can we do? The only thing we can do is to move. No. So we move these rockets forwards. We move the top rockets forwards. Then that will still provide a bit of kind of downward thrust. But hopefully not too much because of the angle. Whoops. So actually connect the rocket to the torpedo that we're trying to launch as opposed to the side of the hull, which we aren't. And do that, and come on. Oh, we've already done that one. That's why that's not going to stick. Fun enough. This is a guy named Bill. He was crazy at the end. Thanks. Oh man, I'm probably not even streaming. I'm just talking to the voices in my head. Except the voices in my head are in chat. This time. None of this is real. Hey, your uncle was named Bill, he was Wackadoodle. That's not encouraging, Brayden. Fuck's sake. Oh no, that's horrifying. Like, I'm not sure what the objective of telling me that was, but I don't think it helped me all that much. Just being honest. Whoops. Bonk. And bonk. Bonk. And bonk. And come on. Bonk. And bonk. And oops, missed it. No. Okay, now we need to reset which rockets, so what the rockets do. Right. That one, let's go into there, and there, grab this one, let's go into there, grab this one, let's go to there, and there, and then if we're really lucky, we'll have 3 salvos of torpedoes that won't immediately run into each other and blow up, or throw bits of themselves off and blow up. Alright, submerge. Okay. We are probably gonna, yeah, we're gonna need some kind of attitude adjustment with this. Oh dear. They just went straight down, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're just boosting straight down because they're too fucking heavy. Okay, cool. Which means we now need to start the annoying process of decreasing the thrust. And the top ones. Oops. There we go. Alright. They might all still be the wrong numbers. And descend into the depths. Why isn't that camera doing anything to follow you? The fuck? Let's try that again, shall we? Nope. Go off that. We have the camera like follow. There we go. Descend. Okay, let's pull up a bit. Go 1. Still going downwards massively. That one. Why did they blow up early? Wait. Why did they blow up early? What happened? Oops. Right. What did we do wrong? What did I do wrong? Something's timing wrong? No. Like crashing into the ones below them? Shouldn't be. I mean, it could be. Let's try. Alright, let's try thrust of 1. On the top ones. Sinky time. Not to be confused with thinky time. Well, they went further. And those two didn't blow themselves up on each other, and they didn't blow themselves up. Okay, cool. Progress! Yeah, I think the top ones were crashing into the bottom ones. Right, let's go. 5. So it looks sort of like we're going in a straight line. Sort of. Down we go. And backwards we go. And fire. Now they don't have enough power. Yep, now they're just gonna spiral all over the place. Okay, so annoyingly, I think the power that we actually want is 0.75, which is the one that I skipped. Whoops. Why is that only doing for that? No, it's not doing it. It's doing for that. Cool. Did the derp. Doing it manually means I feel better about it. Alright, let's try again. Down we go. Let's go. Ah! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like when I fire them on the surface. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll save this as torp sub. Then there are some ships over there. I say we go hunting. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, torpedoes are so heavy we're sinking. That's not what I want. Okay. Just blow all of the ballast and we'll just very slowly make our way over to this unsuspecting ship. Oh man, this thing is slow when it's trying to traverse anything other than a fixed level. So that's one of the cool things about this game is that what you're supposed to do in a level is relatively confined. You don't need to fly for miles, or drive for miles, or walk for miles. No, I might be too close. Hey, perfect hit! Yeah! Right, did I see another ship? No, I didn't. Sorry, I was in firing position and they decided to, yeah, they exposed their broadside to me, so I wasn't going to lose that opportunity even though I was talking. What was I saying? Yes, the levels are quite confined. Well, not really confined, but what you need to do is in a very small area in the campaign, so you don't need to travel very far. There's something shooting at me. Okay, let's see if we can go a bit deeper. Oh, there's mines here. Hey! Screw you! That's horrifying! The cannonball hit one of the chains of the mines. Oh, no, they're hitting us. Okay, that's just rude. That's rude. No, okay. Blow ballast. Oh, shit! That's not what I meant! Okay, that was scary. Oh man, just discovering that I was in a minefield, and then I was struck, and they fucking destroyed me. Right, let's get rid of Torp Sub Test. Yeah. Excuse me. Then, what I want to do, even though we just spent all this time building a torpedo submarine. Actually, there is a one where you destroy a fleet. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it that one? The Armada. There we go. Let's see if we can torpedo these guys. And then, nope, there are way too many of them. Never mind. I forgot how many ships were in the Armada, which is kind of bad of me when, you know, British and the whole defeat of the Spanish Armada being a big thing. Let's pass. Sure there's one. No, okay. I must be misremembering then. See how well I can maneuver through a minefield. Minefield. With the... we'll load up the stable sub. And we'll just go for a swim. No, for a spin. What I really should do, or what I really should have done, is attach a camera to the rear of the sub. Ah, my tongue's still trying to go to sleep. Nope, 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 nope. I can't see. Problem is, I cannot see. Oh no! Oh, there's a lot more of them than I thought there were. There's a lot more hidden underwater, funnily enough. Okay. Let's just carefully go through here. Power and ballast. Ooh, that was a choice that I made. This was a bad choice that I made. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I took a bad turn there. I should not have done that. Might, if I'm lucky. Oh no, no, I'm gonna have to go around there because we're too fat. Oops. Wow, okay, they all went off. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, even though this mission is a get from point A to point B, point A and point B aren't particularly far away from each other, which I like. Nope. Is it me or is this water rougher than I remember? Okay. Let's kind of stop faffing about on the surface because that's just getting us killed. Let's see. Can we squeeze through it? So, I don't think I can actually get deep enough to get away from this one. No, I can't. So, completely enslaved by the wave action there. I can't zoom out. Shit. Shit. Okay, we have a camera problem. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're okay. Okay, so this isn't the fastest time that we've done this in, by a long shot. But it has been interesting. Yeah, we've got the long way around. Yeah, we definitely got the long way around. But this is cool. So, well, shit. Wow. Nearly, absolutely spoke too soon there. Nearly cursed the commentated it. Nearly got myself blown to pieces. Where's the location I'm supposed to get to? There. So, it's back up. It's back up and rotate. Oops, let's go a little bit deeper. Hey! Top 1%, damage taken 0. Just took us 3 minutes. Eh, nice. Took no damage from that. That's cool. Alright. Yeah, last time I was really badly fumbling this. Because for some reason, when I was trying to build a small submarine, like a small maneuverable submarine, but even with contra-rotating propellers, I'd pick up a list, which always over to the port side, and I'm not sure why, and I could never seem to correct it, so I could never really get a submarine to really line up in the directions that I wanted it to go in, so I was just kind of flailing loosely in the direction of where I wanted to go. Right, was there a salvage something and that wasn't then take it up to land? So I'm pretty sure there was a grab something and then... Oh, this goes to the commentator, this should be easy now. got a functional submarine. Or at least a stable submarine. Which is kind of nice and peaceful. Yeah, this isn't the one I thought it was. Percent, no damage taken. Nice. What we got here? Okay, so that's that one. It's also a little bit of a shame that when you hit the main menu, you don't have the option to go into just the DLC menu. Right, where was the... There was one where you had to grab something and take it up onto land. I'm sure there was one you just had to grab something and take it somewhere not on land. This... Yeah, it's... grab it, bury it on the island. Nope, that's... I mean, I could probably do that one significantly more efficiently than I did it in my last attempt. Excuse me, what? There we go. So, treasure's there. Oh, no. I remember. Yeah, the problem here isn't the maneuvering, it's the sharks. So, yeah, we're not going to bother with that. Okay. Well, as it is, I think we're done for this. So, I don't know what I'm going to do now. What could I do now? What would be something chill to do now?
For the glory of chaos!
Hey, Spitfire, how are you doing? I think we might change game.